This lesson is going to be a short introduction to circles. So if you take a look at the shapes here on the board and I said pick which one is the circle, it'd be pretty easy. Everyone knows what that is. You'd easily pick this one out of the four shapes. But if I erased these shapes and then I said, can you define for me a circle? Can you tell me what a circle is? That actually gets a lot harder, and it's actually very difficult to come up with a definition if you're not familiar with it already. Because you might say something round. Well, if you say something round, then perhaps that could be a circle. Well, but you're probably shaking your head no. But what is it exactly that differentiates this and this? Okay, so let's start to define a circle. So here I have now what does indeed look like a circle. I did it freehand, so it's not a completely perfect circle, but it is representative of a circle. And then I have a red dot right in the middle of the circle. Okay? Well, notice if I take my red pen from the red dot and I draw a straight line to anywhere on the circle, all these line segments are the same length, and that's what makes a circle. It's the set of all points that are equal distance from a center point. So here, if I put a point right here, a point here, a point here, here, and here, and here, all these points are equal distance from the center point. And now imagine I put in an infinite number of these points all around. And then I draw my line connecting all these points, and that's what makes a circle. So it's the set of all these points that are equal distance from this one point here, the center. Okay? So, I'm going to erase this now. I'm going to redraw my circle, redraw my center, and then I'm going to draw just one of these line segments. Okay? Now this has a special name in a circle. This line segment from the center to anywhere on the circle is called the radius. Okay. So this is the radius, but a circle has an infinite number of them because this is also a radius. And I could draw many more. Right? Now, the diameter of a circle is what you get when you draw the radius, from the center to the edge, and then I double the length of the radius and draw it to the other side like that. Right? That's representative of a diameter. So essentially, if the radius were 6, and then this is also 6, the diameter would equal 12 units. Notice, like the radius though, there are an infinite number of diameters. I could also draw that, this, and many, many more. Okay? So, what we have so far is the radius and the diameter. And for purposes of 093, we're going to look at two other aspects of a circle. The other aspect is the circumference. And so the circumference is all around the circle. So I'm going to erase the red right now. Excuse me, circumference. And the last thing we're going to look at is the area. And the area is everything inside the circle. Okay, so those are the four main aspects of the circle for purposes of this class. Now I'm going to conclude this video and do a couple other calculations using pi and finding area and circumference in the next video.